3, we want to show that these two are equal to each other. Looks like we're using a natural logarithm here, so remember under our derivative rules that d over dx of the natural log of x is equal to 1 over x. We're also going to denote that k is a positive real number and x is a positive real number. This is kind of a setup problem. The first step here, we want to compute the derivative of the natural log by letting u equals kx and substituting u into the equation. So what we'd like to do here is just look inside this box here and rewrite the equation as the natural log of u. If I can actually get that done and get my pen in the right spot. And I would like a delete. I would like a delete. I would like a delete. Let's try that. There we go. So we would have the natural log of u. And hit enter. And nice work. So it moves to the next step. So in this step, we actually start computing the derivative. So we have already, we know that and I've already written this down, the derivative with respect to x of the natural log of x is equal to 1 over x. But we're making the derivative with respect to x of the natural log of u. So a little bit of a change here. This is going to be 1 over u under the chain rule times u prime, or du over dx. Right, so this is what we're trying to substitute in this right here using the chain rule. All right, so 1 over u is pretty simple. That's 1 over, and what did we make u? U was kx. And then this is times the derivative of u with respect to x. So what is the derivative of u with respect to x? Well, u is kx, and u prime here is going to be equal to k. Remember, k is a constant, so we're taking the derivative of u with respect to x to the first power, which is just going to be 1. It's going to be k times 1, which is where we just get k. So this is going to be times k. Now, when we finish this process, the k's would end up canceling and get us 1 over x. Let's see if I can get that in there. Of course, it wants us to go step by step here, so that's a bit of an issue. This is going to be k. That's incorrect. Compute the derivative using the chain rule. The natural log of u equals 1 over x. Sorry about that. That's what we had in there. We had 1 over x. Sorry. I'm using a new technology today. I'm not quite used to it, so bear with me as I'm getting used to it, and I'm not quite understanding the problem. But what we had there was 1 over u, not 1 over x, 1 over u times du over dx is what we had there. Substitute kx back into what we had there. That's 1 over kx. Well, I'll get there. 1 over kx. And then compute the derivative. So we had the k's canceling out there and giving us just 1 over x. Now we want to compare the result of comparing those two together. Well, remember that the derivative of the natural log of x is just 1 over x. So the derivatives are in fact equal.